Hello guys, so we have a Nintendo Switch here today, which the Type-C charging port is broken. This charging port on Nintendo C is a little bit difficult because it has got the connectors on the top and then underneath as well where you can't see. So to solder this Nintendo Switch, I will show you here. So this is the Type-C charging port on Nintendo Switch, which is broken. We have already taken it out. So to remove the board from these sort of gadgets, David does it for me so that we can save the time. And I have to do the micro soldering part on the gadgets, and then he will put it back together. So it's micro soldering, but the problem, as I told you before, it has got not only the connectors which are soldered here. Show you. Yeah, I think you can clearly see. So it has got not only these connectors, but it has got connectors underneath as well, which you can see here. So these are the solders, the connectors on the top, which are these ones that is visible, which one these are here, which is not problem, but you do not have space to do these ones. So how to solder these ones? So there is a technique doing that which I will show you. So first of all, we have to remove this broken Type-C charging port on Nintendo Switch, and once we remove it, then we will check how to do it. So first remove the broken charging port. So first thing first, we will put some flux where you see it's soldered onto the logic board. I will put some here as well, because so that it melts down and go down there. Okay, so I will just get the heat gun and start heating it. So make sure when you are doing this sort of charging port and you have to take it out, make sure you don't do any force pull. It should come out. I think I should be using a little bit bigger nozzle for this one. Should I stop here and use the bigger nozzle, or should I keep going? No. So I will stop here because I think the nozzle which I was using is a little bit smaller, because I want to give it heat together. If I'm moving it around, maybe the other part is not melting properly, which I don't want to do. So I will get a bigger nozzle, or maybe remove the small nozzle and then see how it goes. So let's try with the bigger nozzle. And if even this did not work, then what we have to do is to put some low melt solder. Okay, there you go. So as you can see, this is will be the pins that will be visible to us and easy to solder, but the problem will be these ones. Anyway, we'll see. So the next thing we will be doing is give it a good clean. Okay. So once we removed all the solder which was already there, now we will give it a isopropyl clean. So that looks pretty okay to me. You can see it's pretty good and shiny. This is what we needed. And look at the back side. We will give a clean here. So that's all looks okay to me. So guys, this was the easy part which we have already done. Easy part was to remove the broken one. So the next part is to solder on the new one. So first thing, what I will be doing, look here, is I will tin these pads here, just these ones, with low melt solder. So I will get this here and a little bit of you can see, right, low melt solder, and just tin them. Okay, that's it. Okay, and then we have to give it heat from the underneath, so that I will show you. So guys, this is the right position. Now we have to heat it from underneath and then keep an eye here, because we have got low melt solder here, and we have to look when it's start getting shiny and it start melting. So I'm just keeping an eye here now. Is it getting shiny? Sort, but not as much as I needed. So it looks like, and then this is very important, because if it's not melted, then okay, and then put this on, hold it here and let it go. That's it. So I'm still holding it and pushing it a little bit down. And that should be enough. Leave it here. So this was the difficult part which we have just done, and after that we will solder the connectors which are we can see, uh, which is quite easy. So let's see here. So it's all been, I have removed the heat resist tape. So next thing, which is the easiest part here, to solder all these. I will just put it here so that you can see. I will get on the solder wire. So got the solder wire and my soldering iron, and then I hope you can see here, and then start soldering one by one. If you have got practice, that is not difficult, but this sort of soldering is you have to learn the techniques. Otherwise you might turn up, cold solder joints or something. So that's it. So I will give it a clean and then I will show you. So I gave it a clean with isopropyl alcohol. Now it's very important, as you can see, the soldering looks very neat and clean. So next thing we have to do is to check each of these if there is any loose connection. So they all look pretty good to me. So this is how you desolder and solder back Nintendo Switch charging port. So now I will ask David to put it back together and see how it goes. Hopefully it should start charging.